In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make an Iberian Barracks in Minecraft, inspired from the game 0 AD. Now if you guys are new to the channel at all, we do a lot of time lapses and tutorials just like this one, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also guys, if you want more videos like this one, I'll leave a link in the card above, as well as in the description to a full playlist that you guys can check out after the video. Anyway, let's get into building. Alright, so here we are on my flat tutorial world. So guys, this one is 14 blocks long, 14 blocks wide, and it's 9 blocks high. The reason it's 14 by 14, and not even, although it's on the even, is because of this little trapdoor coming out of here, and just at the back, the extra slab pushes it over as well, and probably the trapdoor, it just happens that way. Quick tour. It's really simple. You've got this little gated part here. It's kind of like a little fort. Got a little training area, a little bit of a storage area over here. Under kind of bit here where you could have some stairs going up if you wanted to, or you could have the stairs in this courtyard. You've got your little walk around kind of thing here, including over the gate part of it. And then there's just a small kind of upstairs area here, as you can see, where you could have all of your guards or anything like that living and training, all that stuff. So I actually quite like this one. I don't know why. It's just got that Age of Empires kind of feel to it from the game, but it's good. So yeah, materials that you guys are going to need: mud bricks, packed mud, oak planks, stripped oak wood, birch planks, stripped birch wood, oak slab, oak trapdoor, and spruce trapdoor. And as always, we'll need a ton of other materials as well, but this will get us going. Alright, so grab yourself your mud bricks to start off. We're just going to build the back wall of the kind of main building. And we're going to go across with 11 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we're going to come forwards with 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 in total, including the block that you'd already placed. Then we're just going to bring this across. And then back again to there. That gives you the little kind of rectangle that we've got. Building on top of this, or on the front of this, even not on top of it, add 7 blocks. So that's 7 brand new blocks. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Then as we're going to cross, we're going to have 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's including the one there. Do the same on the other side. We're just going to drag it until it looks like, kind of right. There we go, like that. And then add some more blocks on there. And you should have a 3 block gap in the middle of that. If you've got that, you are correct. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build this up to be 3 high in total. So just go along with your mud bricks and fill this up. Shouldn't take too long really. There we go, that's that building there. Also on these walls as well. It's got more like courtyard walls than anything else, but knock that out there. There we go. So you should get this kind of thing that gives you a nice structure to the whole thing. Then what we're going to do is with our oak planks just on the main building. Actually, first we're going to do a little bit of variation. We'll do every so often we'll do some kind of packed mud, just being a little bit up higher than, I don't like that, a little bit up higher than the other stuff. There we go. Something like that will do. And we can also put in and replace some of these blocks with packed mud as well. You can also use granite, and you can also use brown mushroom block as well. There's a couple different variation things that you can actually use. Depends on what you want to do and how you want it to look. So the brown mushroom in particular gives you a very smooth look. So you know, if you're going to use it with this one, I'd use it higher up. So have your kind of like rougher materials kind of down the bottom. Have that higher up would look pretty good actually. But, you know, it's up to you guys. Whatever you want to do is whatever you want to do. So, you know, feel free to go for it. Right, so we're nearly there with the variation now. Just randomly placing some blocks in around here. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. I'm just going to put in another one down there and actually do a little bit like that and put one up. Oh, apparently we've already got one there. So maybe there then. That'll do. Cool, there we go. So that's our variation for that bit. At the back, what we're going to do with oak, we're going to go around with oak planks just on this next level. Like that. On the other part of it here, what we're going to do is we're going to use birch planks. I'm going to go all the way around like this. And on top of those birch planks, you're going to put an oak slab layer. Just build it up. And if you wanted to, you could always make these more crenellated, so you could just knock out every other one, or maybe every two. Every two seems to work quite well. If you wanted to do that, tell you what, we'll do it on this one. You guys can decide. So we've got this here, where I've got it just as slabs going all the way around, or you could have it where you got it every so often. Totally up to you guys, whatever you want. Cool. Right, okay, so on the back part of it now, what we're going to do first is just down here, we go onto that 3-block kind of layer, and on the upper piece, that is where we're going to put in our oak slabs. So knock these in here, that's going to be a floor for this. On the sides of these, we're just going to knock out a block here, knock out a block there. Those are where our doors are going to be. Right in the middle of the kind of bottom part of it as well. We're also going to knock out a door, so it's directly kind of across from this bit is where you're going to have your door. And we'll plonk that in a second. Then with your birch planks, what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 layers on top of most of this. Like this here. Go over that gap as well, it's fine. I can't quite remember what I did with that gap, whether I actually put in a slab or not. Who knows? We'll have a look in a bit. We're just having a look. There we go, cool. So that's what you end up getting, okay? And then where we've got these extra mud bricks, you can then have some of these potentially going over like this. Same here, we'll have one there. Have a little bit of a build up over the top of this one here, and also a random one there, with some there like that. And do a similar thing over here as well. I'm going to knock out a load of these anyway, but you know, adds a bit of detail in. Then with your stripped oak wood, knock out every so often one of these and switch it out for an oak wood piece. You're just doing a little bit of variation here, block variation, like this. And I know that loads of these are going to just disappear for windows, but this helps kind of make it look random enough. Then with your stripped birch wood, do the same kind of a thing. So you're going to put in... I don't like that. Do you guys ever do that where you're trying to do random variation, you just... something about it don't look right. You don't know why, but it just does not work. So I seem to have it every so often. But I think that's just part of the game. And do the same on these sides as well, you know, just because they are the little walls of the whole thing doesn't mean that they are exempt from our variating. So there we go, put that in there. That'll do like that. Cool. What we're going to do now is we can get rid of, well, we can't really get rid of them yet. We're going to need some in a second when we do the other bits. But we are going to grab an oak stair and also a spruce fence. I'm going to have a quick note. Nope, we've just got 4 blocks over the top of that. That makes it easy. So what we're going to do now is right on the side here, we're going to have a oak stair. Then we're going to have oak slabs until this point, which is where we're going to have a stair. Oak slab here until we get here. Then we're going to have a stair. 3 oak slabs. We do the same thing, so we get stair there. 2 slabs. Stair. Stair in the corner. Slabs going across like that. Just so they look like they're more connected into the walls. And then we're going to have a fence for each of those. Like that. Now with any block, we're just going to go around this bit we've got around here. A little walkway. And what we're going to do is we're going to have the front part of it. It's going to be all your oak trapdoors, and then knock those down. On the sides as well, knock those down or up. I mean, it really doesn't matter, to be fair. So knock those in there. Get rid of this packed mud, and you'll notice there's a little gap here, so we're going to whack that one in there. So just whack one into there. So yeah, it doesn't look quite as neat, but it will do. You know, it looks absolutely fine. There we go, something like that. And then at the front as well, we are going to have oak slabs either side. Okay, so on the side there, which I should have left that block in, but hey ho, doesn't really matter. I'm also going to grab the mangrove, which I keep on calling it mahogany, and it's totally not mahogany. I don't know why. I think it's an M word, so I'm just, you know, using that. But there we go. That will give you a nice looking little walkway, and I quite like how, well, at least with shaders, you get that kind of like the slab is then cut in half with the shaders, with the shadow kind of thing going on. But that looks pretty good to then enter your little courtyard, I think. With your spruce trapdoors now, just randomly have these going up. And in fact, don't have them on the sides here because we are going to need white and a yellow banner, okay? And I ended up having mine in the same places, which is right here. Then a yellow banner underneath it. So white and yellow. But then what we're going to do is we're going to have that random variation with these trapdoors. There we go. Put those up there. So like I say, guys, you could either have slabs all the way along here or have it like this. That's up to you guys. So I think this one I ended up having both sides. Let's double up here, right? Like that. A single, right. Right there, actually. There we go. It's all about variating it. And we have doubles there, okay? Like that, there we go. That's good. It's all about little bits of variation that you can plonk in. With your jungle fence gate, what we're going to do is going to have that just underneath this layer. And punch it in there, leave 2, punch 1 there, leave 2, punch 1 there. Same here. Punch it, leave 2, punch it, leave 2, punch it. And the same on these sides as well. Like that. Okay, cool. Right, so what we're going to need next, I'm going to do the roof. And for the roof, we're going to need birch, well, not birch, tool. We're going to need brick slab, jungle slab, granite slab. We're then going to need a brick stair, jungle stair, and granite stair. And what else are we going to need? Might as well do these bits here. Jungle fence gate, a spruce slab, and also a spruce trapdoor. And that will do for now. We need to put the chimney on as well, which we'll do in a second. Just tack that on, no problem at all. So first things up, what we're going to do is we're just going to build everything out of brick, and then we're going to variate. So we're going to have upside down stairs, every other one on the front of this, like that. We're going to have a slab in the middle and on the ends, like that. Next layer we're going to have is going to just be stairs, like this. And then we're going to have another layer of stairs on top, okay? And we'll fill it in with the birch and stuff later, okay? We'll do that when we've got the roof design done first, because it's a little bit weird on this one. As you can see over here, we got slabs on one side and we got stairs on the other, so that's what we're doing. So that is the stair portion, only goes up by 2. The next part of it here at the back, we're going to have upside downs again, every other one. So we still got that same style going through. Then have your slabs joining across, like this. Then what we're going to do is going to have a layer of slabs. Going out, then do a block here. Bring the slabs across, but blocky it up on that bit. And then finally, layer of slabs. It all figures itself out. Okay, so that is your kind of a roof design going on there. We can now fill these bits in and vary it accordingly. Maybe this one, I'm just going to put in 2 there, like that. There we go. Okay. And we need to thicken up one of the sides of it. So right here, we're going to have a slab. Stair there. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to double up these here for your slabs like that. Actually, did I leave the... No, I didn't leave that one. I was wondering if I had left this one right here. Oh, that looks weird. Okay, that's why I didn't do that. I was like looking at it going, could do something different. No, not at all. Trust what you've done before, looks okay. I think it's because I had seen this gap here and before having seen these ones, and I was like, oh, it looks okay. But there we go, thicken that up. That'll do. Right, so variation, grab yourself some jungle slabs first, and we're just going to whack and replace some of these with your jungle, okay? And same with the stairs as well. You know, whacking a couple of the variation-y bits. Absolutely fine. You know, might do like a little bit there, and maybe even underneath as well. There we go, that's better. Yeah, so do a couple of these bits. Variate it as much as you want. And there we go, put that in there, not in there. Try not to destroy the build as you do in this variation, as I have just shown you guys. Because, yeah, that is kind of what I seem to do sometimes, is just completely annihilate the entirety of the build. There we go, and maybe there as well, and upside down there. Cool. Get your jungle stairs in as well every so often. Double up there maybe, and we'll do some of these upside down here. We'll get a bit of variation in there. Bit of granite on that side, bit of granite there. Just, it is all about just adding a little bit of variety into it, like the roof is a little bit more worn. So there we go. That'll probably end up doing for now. I did a lot more on this one, and I spent a lot more time on this one as well. You know, it's up to you guys. How much time do you want to spend doing your variation? That's up to you. Go for it. Right, so windows and stuff. So what we're going to do is right here. First we'll do the fence gate bits. We're just going to do this underneath each of these stairs. So knock those in there. Then what we're going to do is knock out a little window on each of these ones. Put in a spruce slab above each of those. Also here we've got the door. We're going to put in a spruce slab there like that. And then what we're going to do is with our spruce trapdoors have some of those open and maybe one closed. So we're just going to have these as little shutters really. On the side here we're going to have a double window and another double window here like that. Again, put in your slab like that. And maybe we're going to have this one, perhaps it's going to be closed. And maybe this one we're just going to have open. I'm just going to have a whole double thing sticking out. And I actually didn't have this one sticking out, I just had one single before. But it's up to you guys, what do you want to do, you know? On the back, we're just going to have loads of windows, alright? There's going to be 5 windows, 5 whole windows. With slabs underneath there, like that. And again, do some random variation. Have these ones like maybe open, that one's going to be closed, maybe that one's going to be open. I don't know. It's totally random, totally up to you guys. Whatever you want to do is fine with me. And then underneath each of those stairs, we are going to have punched in fence gates. Whoops. Trying to like destroy everything. I mean, you can just try. That's so weird that I did that one closed and that one open, and I did the same on that one. Very odd. Right, we're going to grab some blocks now for the final little bits and bobs of at least the main structure. It's going to be mud bricks and mud stairs, and apparently I didn't vary this very well at all. We're also going to need that, slab, spruce trapdoor, and also, of course, a campfire as well. Going to need all of the blocks. Alright. And what we're going to do here is right in the middle, we are going to go... actually, it's not going to be right in the middle. It's going to be like almost in the middle. One forwards from that. Because it goes to the peak. We're going to have just a long line going all the way up to the top, because this is where the peak of the roof is. That's why I decided obviously it was most important. Going to have that going up to there. Right, so just one block over the top, then put a campfire on top, spruce trapdoors around that thing there like that to make it look like you got some smoke coming up without it actually having been hollow or anything like that, which is well, impossible. Then what we're going to do is have 2 blocks on the side here, 1 on the side there. Stair going that way for this one, stair going that way for this one here. And if you want to, you can cut out a nice little bit on the inside here, like that. So that you've then got a little bit of a place for a fireplace. And you could even do the same here, could you? Yeah, I guess you could. And also there, you can have 2 blocks as well. If you really want it to be, you know, like maximizing space, maximizing what you got. And if you want to replace some of those for some, you know, packed mud, feel free to go for it, really. That's just the final window here. Knock out these 2, have your spruce slab there, and then we're going to have 1 to make it open like that. Okay, right. So we'll grab some more blocks, of course, because, you know, we're never done. We're going to need a spruce door, oak fence, hay bale, lever, zombie head, or skeleton head, or any other type of head, composter, and a barrel. And that is actually it, guys. Pretty simple. And I'll show you how to do the ground as well, because why not? I can even do that now because it's empty, isn't it? So let's go with that. So for the ground, I use a mix, and you can see that I'm using some sort of magic, which is called World Edit, in case you guys don't know. And this is a mix of rooted dirt, packed mud, and brown concrete powder. This is my favourite mix for the Iberian style at the minute. So there you go. You can see that huge amount of space that we've... to be fair, actually, you can make a pretty decent little fireplace out here, put in a campfire as well, have it where it's pretending to go up. But yeah, that's the mix. It's just an even mix of all of those. With your doors, whack that one on there, whack it on the sides here. Like that. There we go. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have an oak fence here, maybe an oak fence here. And we're going to put a hay bale on top. hay bale over here. Have some levers on this. These are its little arms. Like that, and then whack some heads on this thing. There we go, now you've got something you can beat up. Okay, so that's always good. And then what we're going to do over here is just random Barreltopia kind of craziness. And some composters, maybe, or just one composter. You know, put some little storage area, whatever you want, really. You could put some targets up there if you wanted to, but that, guys, is it. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. Also, let me know which of the two styles you prefer, whether you want it with the kind of like wooden crenellations, where you can look over a little bit better, or whether you like the more solid look, like this, where you can kind of jump up, but you're completely protected when you go down, and you're protected everywhere, apart from here. Yeah, let me know which of those two you prefer, because it'd be interesting to see what you guys think. But that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, guys, I will see you on the next one. Later.